What's up everyone, this is That's Football Mzansi. In this video we're gonna take a look at all the Kaizer Chiefs staff and decide whether they should stay or go. And remember, this is my opinion. Should you feel like a certain player should stay or go, obviously we will discuss it on the comment section, and hopefully it's going to be great. Now we're gonna have two options, whether it's either the player I think should go or the player should stay. So based on different research on these players and how they played and stuff, so I think it's going to be fun. Kaizer Chiefs need to start to win the league. It's been a while since, well, they are not doing so great, so maybe some players need to leave, maybe some need to stay. So in this video I've decided to take a look at all these players and see if they deserve to be natural or they should leave. Now let's start with Njabulo Ngcobo. Njabulo Ngcobo, I think he should stay. I think Njabulo Ngcobo should stay. Well, he showed a lot of talent when he was in his previous club, but he has not been given a chance by Stephen Baxter. Stuart Baxter, I mean, like, maybe if Stuart Baxter leave and maybe there's a new coach, maybe he'll get a chance to play so that we can clearly see him whether he's good or not. So I think he should stay. Let's go to another player, Riv Frosler. Riv Frosler, I think he should also stay. Well, simply because he's still young and he's very talented and he plays a very vital role for Kaizer Chiefs. So selling him wouldn't be a good option. So I think he should stay. Now we have this player, Austin Dube. Austin Dube, I think he should stay. Not so sure about him. 16 appearances in this season. Well, as a squad player for squad rotation, I think he should stay. Now we have Brandon Peterson. Well, this is interesting. Brandon Peterson, I think he should go. Well, simply because Kaizer Chiefs has a lot of goalkeepers and he doesn't really play much. So I think he's just earning money for free. So yeah, he's always on the bench. Stuart Baxter doesn't use him, so he can go. Now, Kikontoli. Oh well, Kikontoli, he scores a lot of goals for Kaizer Chiefs. He's influential to the way they play, so I think it's pretty simple to say he can stay. Now, Daniel Akpeyi. Daniel Akpeyi, he's a good goalkeeper. He's a good goalkeeper. He has a lot of moments for Kaizer Chiefs. I still think if he stays, it's not a problem. Now we have Siyabonga Ngezani. Well, he's not the greatest defender I've ever seen, but maybe if there's an injury, then he could be used. So I think he can stay too. But if you disagree with me, please share your opinion on the comments. Bruce Bivuma. He can go. Like, I don't think Kaizer Chiefs would suffer too much if he goes, because he doesn't get a lot of chances too. So maybe for him as a to get game time elsewhere, I don't think it would be a bad decision for both club and him, so that he can get a lot of games, because maybe a loan might help. So yeah. Now Sikhota, Gaugelo Sikhota, he can stay, but he's not effective. Like, he plays a lot, he's given a chance, but he's not that effective. This season, I don't think he has scored a goal in DSTV Premiership. I don't know, correct me if, but he need to up his game. He need to be effective. Like, make sure he scores goals, he create assists and stuff. He doesn't do that. So he's still young. There's a bright future ahead of him, but he can stay. He can stay. Cole Alexander. Yeah, he can stay too, but he's not awesome. He's just an average player. So maybe, yeah, if an offer comes for him, I think an upgrade would be a better option for Kaizer Chiefs. So for me, yeah, he can stay for now. Itumeleng Khune. Well, he can stay only because he's the legend of the club and he's still a good goalkeeper, so he's useful. He can stay. Eric Matoro. Eric Matoro can leave. Like, he's been a great servant for Kaizer Chiefs, no doubt about that. But maybe he's becoming to be slow and stuff. Kaizer Chiefs have conceded a lot of goals this season, so if an offer comes for him or his contract ends and stuff, I don't think it would be such a problem if he leaves. Besides, there's players like Jabulo Ngcobo who needs a chance, so he can leave. Castro, Leonardo Castro, he can leave. Definitely can leave. It hasn't worked out that well, so he does get a lot of chances, but he's not effective. Like, it's not like when he was in Sundown. So I think they need to find someone who can replace him very quickly. It hasn't really worked out for both the club and for him, so it wouldn't be such a problem if he leaves. Spiso Hlanti. Well, Spiso Hlanti, I think he can leave too. I think Hlanti can leave too. Well, maybe injuries have a role in his difficult season for Kaizer Chiefs, but it hasn't worked out. So he came with a good reputation, but for me, if he wants to leave, he can leave. If someone wants to buy him, they can buy him. I don't see the problem with that. Now Ratebe, he can stay. He's a young player. Maybe there's a big future towards him, so I have no problem with him staying at the club. He's a young player, so maybe the way Kaizer Chiefs plays doesn't suit him, or I don't know, Stuart Baxter style and stuff, but he's a young player, and I think Kaizer Chiefs should build its team with these young players so that they can have a long future with them. So I think he can stay. Seminukovic, definitely can go. definitely can go. He had one good season in 2020. Then since then, nah, he can go. Like since 2020, I don't know what he's really doing there. Like he's not effective, so he can go. Manyama, Lebu Manyama. Well, Lebu Manyama, I think he can go too. Yes, Lebu Manyama can leave. The reason I think he can leave it is because I think Stuart Baxter doesn't rate him, so it would be a great thing to do if he leaves because he doesn't get a lot of game time since Stuart Baxter came back. So yeah, he can also leave, no problem with that. Nkosi Pileng, oh, definitely a stay, definitely a stay, definitely should stay. The reason I say that, it's pretty obvious why I'm saying that, because uh, he's a young player and he has a good future ahead of him. So, and he does score goals, he does assist, he does put a lot of work. So the club should build around him, so he should stay too. Now we have this guy, Tumisani Zuma. All the hype around him that he's a super sub and stuff, it's just not working. He is not that productive, and he's also an injury prone. So I think he spent too much time with doctors than spending time on the pitch. So it hasn't really worked out. If Kaizer Chiefs wants to win the league, players like him should be on a sell list. I don't think he's that important to Kaizer Chiefs right now, so he can leave. Sibusiso Mabiliso. Sibusiso Mabiliso can also leave. Stuart Baxter doesn't use him. He doesn't rate him. So him leaving, it wouldn't be a bad idea still. And I don't even know why they bought him, because they bought him but he's always on the bench. So the players like this are wasting space for young players coming from the academy. So he can also leave. I don't think himself would disagree. I think he wants to play football, so he can also leave too. Bennett Parker. Let's go to Bennett Parker. Bennett Parker, well, Bennett Parker can stay for a number of reasons. Because he's a very experienced player. Well, probably he is declining, but he still contributes to the team. So, and he is probably very important to the young players to help them to, talk to them, make them feel comfortable, teach them the way of Kaizer Chiefs and all of that. So he's a legend of the club. So I think he could stay. It wouldn't be a problem if Kaizer Chiefs doesn't sell him or renew his contract, sort of. Kama Billiard. Kama Billiard. Definitely stay too. Well, Kama Billiard does scores a lot of goals for Kaizer Chiefs. So, well, he hasn't started very well last season and stuff, but I think this season he has improved. So I think he can also stay. Now another player we should take a look, it's Daniel Cardoso. I think Cardoso should stay. He should stay. I think for squad rotation and helping the club when there's injuries. He could be useful there. I think it wouldn't be a bad idea if he stays. Although he's aging, but maybe Chiefs need to add an upgrade sooner or later, but for now he can stay. Ramahlwe Mphahlele is the player we should talk about right now. He can stay. I think when there's still injuries in the team and stuff, I think he can come in and do a job. Yeah, so there's no any other reason than that. So, but like I said, guys, feel free to disagree with me on the comment section. This is my opinion, so I'm probably you have your own opinion. So it will be awesome when we can discuss this on the comment section. Now, Kieran Bacchus can definitely leave. When I remember historical Kaizer Chiefs players, he's not one of them. He's not gonna be a legend of Kaizer Chiefs. So that tells you everything. He's average, and Kaizer Chiefs midfield need an upgrade. So no problem with him leaving. Now, Jabulo Blom should definitely stay. Not that all young players should stay, but I think he's a very talented young player. So he is very creative, does put a lot of work. So why would Kaizer Chiefs want to sell him? He's a very good asset for Kaizer Chiefs. So I think it's not a bad idea if he stays. I think so. Akumu Agai definitely should leave. He's not used. He's always on a bench. When he's given a chance, he doesn't do so much. So it's another players that can be included in the list of players that flopped at Kaizer Chiefs. So yeah. No, if you disagree with me with this one, I don't know. But come on, Akumu, he should go. He should definitely go. Now, Happy Mashiane can also stay, but he should use his chances when he gets one. Like, he doesn't play a lot. He's young, so maybe if players like Hlanti and stuff leaves, maybe he'll get a chance and he can prove himself. So yeah, I have no problem with him staying. So now Nange should also stay. The reason I think he should stay, it's only for rotation and stuff. So yeah, well, he can do a job when he's needed. So I don't have a problem with him staying. So now these are all my players that I think should leave or stay, and probably you have a different opinion with me on this one, and I would like you to disagree with me. Let's discuss this one, because all these players, we don't see them the same way. So probably you have your own opinion, and hopefully you'd like this video. Subscribe to my channel so that if you want to see more videos like this one, so that yeah, I think these kind of videos are exciting. So please subscribe and like my video, and make sure you share it with your friends so that it can be discussed. And if you like the video and subscribe, it will help my channel with the algorithm. So I'll see you on the next video. But for this one, here are my players on which one should stay or go. So see you next time.